Nigeria is a country in Africa. Is at the Nigeria is a neighbor of Ghana, in which we have two countries that separate Nigeria. And at first, Nigeria used to have oil, but I think they still have the oil over there. So I know that there's Nigeria is a very wealthy country. Even at first, even now, it's very wealthy that most of the Africans goes over there in search of jobs. And Nigeria is a very big country that has about millions and millions of people over there who lives over there. All what I can say is that I remember at first in the whole Africa were being ruled by the white men. So later on, Nigeria struggled and they got their independence from the white man. So at the moment that I'm speaking to you right now, we have the Nigerians governing their own country. In which quite recently they got a new capital called Abuja.
Well, Nigeria's independence, because Nigeria is British colonized, and Nigeria is very young. Nigeria got its independence in 1960. So it meant that the people were able to now control their own environment and be in charge of ruling their own people, feeding their own people, and also, involving other people in development and, stuff like that. It just meant being on your own and creating on your own. That's what that means to me. No, because I don't live there right now, so my parents probably did. That's awesome. I'm glad you told me that, because now I'm going to go hunt it down. Wow, beautiful. Great food. Good people, amazing people. If you meet any Nigerian, trust me, everyone says they're amazing people. It's just the culture, that's where we're made. So funny, I have a friend, he works at another building, his name is AJ, he's a jazz musician. He's a percussionist, because Nigeria is known for drums. Yeah. And he's from Nigeria as well. And we just met, I'm like, dude, how are you? It's like, you just meet and you just like,
Connect, yeah.
Yeah, So we're good people.
At first, the United States at first they saw Africa as maybe a continent. Even most people thought maybe the people in Africa were living on trees, which is not true. We look as if the way the Americans thought of Africa it was not true. But whenever you go to Africa, you see that Africa is a very nice and beautiful country.
I don't know. I think there's like an underlying thing that we're different, but we're not. Do you know what I mean? It's like, okay, I went to a friend's iftar party, and I don't know if you know what iftar is. Iftar is like a celebration after the fast, after the Islamic fast. Like, iftar is when you eat and you celebrate. And the most beautiful thing about it is like, there were at least 40 people I think there, and it was white, black, Americans, Africans. It was the most amazing party ever. So to me, I feel there might be like underlying, maybe a few people that think we're different, but I think a lot of people just really embrace each other and know that we're all the same. At least that's my experience. Maybe also because I mix around with different people, So I think your environment creates what you perceive.